Hey y'all, who's ever out there taking this in, whoever might resonate with this, or whoever is triggered by this, um, just know there's something in it for you. If you resonate with it, or even if it triggers you, it's time to ask yourself some important questions. So I have a message that really came down from my inner child in childhood when I first realized my purpose in this lifetime and had to be sort of intermingled once I really got more in touch with my higher self and brought my inner child and higher self into this now moment. This message is finally ready to be delivered. So here goes. I'm just going to read it from what I wrote. We don't know how we got here or why this is going on, meaning this way of life that we find ourselves in. This is the truth at the end of the day. We come in, we are born, we become part of this crazy machine called human life. Many of us bypass what we need for our emotional well-being to fit this model of life we were born into. All kinds of strange demands are put on us. As a baby or as a planet, the Earth Mother we live on, many of these demands have been harsh. There are many wonderful things about our modern way of living, yet the inner child's confusion must be healed if we are to ever feel whole and happy from within. And that inner child isn't wrong. They are never wrong. Indeed, it is not the life we create per se, but the way we create it that is so harmful. My Aquarian inner child has some universal wisdom to offer, and all of our inner children can offer their wisdom in a fun, playful, and creative way. Inner child understands how good it feels to have a safe place to rest at night, an intimate environment in which to rest with their family. Inner child knows how good it feels to wake up peacefully, naturally, rested and protected from the sometimes harsh elements. Inner child marvels at the miracles of convenient travel and centralized food. We can do things we love, and food is readily at hand. What inner child doesn't understand is all of the division, the separation. These gifts are wonderful, yet so many suffer without them. Why? I, like many, was unabashedly inner child when I came into this life, and I saw suffering and cruelty. I saw imbalance. I saw our Mother Earth suffering for the convenience of a few. How is that convenient when she is us? I saw violence, people killing and dying over who gets what amount of the convenience. How are these things connected to the experience of that child waking up rested and peaceful in a warm bed, knowing he's got no want or worry to be concerned with in that moment? The child doesn't wish any malice on any people or animals or the planet they live on. So how do we, from generation to generation, get so far removed? Sure, in the great year we cycle through the ages, but we also exist beyond the physical, as sure as thoughts are intangible. Our true innate nature is peace, joy, and unconditional love. Children are naturally selfish, and indeed they are right to be. You can't convince a child that they shouldn't have what they need or that they don't deserve it. When we force our view on them, we create trauma they'll need to heal from. So how did we get here, with all this cruelty, suffering, and anxiety? By forcing our inner child to go against their true nature, thinking, all these things are necessary, it must be something wrong with me, my feelings must be wrong, I've got to get with the program. But wait, aren't we the ones that write the program? Is this truly how it must be done? Or could we have all this convenience and comfort in a sane, rational way? Not at the expense of our health, well-being, not at the expense of the health of our planet, and without the division of the haves and have-nots. We are becoming the elders I was so shocked at in my youth, and this is the world I choose, and I pray you all will join me. It is time to take our power back, everybody. Time to step into our authentic expressions, to no longer put these restraints on ourselves, social conditioning and, being people pleasers, basically. I had a conversation with my inner child before I started this video. It went something like this. Joey, are you ready? Inner child, no. Well, I promise you in a very real sense you are. Feel my wings around you and know this is the beginning of expressing our full authenticity all the time. No more hiding who we are, no more people pleasing, no more having to act like we don't feel how we really feel. This is New Earth, and we as a collective have no more time for playing small. The collective climate is showing us our strengths and fears. It's up to us to face and transmute them, and no one else. I can tell you from experience, as soon as we take responsibility for our choices, our power to create what we choose begins to come back, and our sense of security and well-being begins to radiate from within. I hope you all receive this well. Much blessings.